All right, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're live here for Ask Ray number 2. This is the second episode of my live stream series. So, if you're new here, if you're new to this series, if you're just joining us, if you haven't tuned in last week, this series is basically very interactive. You can ask me things, you can ask me questions, you can have a topic for, a future Ask Ray Anything or for like a segment in this show. So if you have anything, leave it in the comments. If I'm looking this way, again, like I pointed out last week, I'm looking at your comments over here. Like, this is the camera, this is the comment. So I'm not ignoring anybody if I'm like not looking at you. So yeah, so in today's episode, I figured the main topic, a lot of people like to hear me talk about the 2DS, the 3DS. Like, I'm synonymous with this little guy right over here. It's the legendary 2DS that everybody knows and loves. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the legacy, like share our favorite games, things like that. And of course, have a Q&A segment. And this will probably be, I would say, about half hour. So these streams are usually not too long. They're about half hour, 45 minutes. So they're a lot of fun. Yeah, it's great to join in. It's great to have all you guys here too as well. So what's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. There's so many people saying hello. So actually, we'll start out with a few questions because I see a lot of questions in here. So James Taylor, Ray, have you played the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity demo? I have not. I saw that it just dropped. It dropped from out of nowhere. Shadow dropped, literally. So I haven't had the time yet, but I'm definitely going to download it after the stream and give it a try. That's for sure. Pab Dan 2003, you deserve more subs than you already have. I get that a lot. Thank you guys for tuning in, for the support. Of course, that's what counts. It's not about the number of subscribers. Subscribers really is just like a number. At the end of the day, it's about having an awesome community. And, the fact that I get to make videos and people watch them, like that's what I really love to do. I love to turn on the camera, shoot, and the fact that people actually watch is like, It really is something else. It really is. I never expected to do this journey, so I'm just happy with what I have, honestly. I mean, maybe we'll grow. We'll grow, get more, of course. All right, so where were we? Pokemon was great in 2D. The 3D Pokemon games are not great. I like both of them. The 3D Pokemon games were honestly really good. Like, I enjoyed X and Y. That was probably one of the most memorable Pokemon games that I've ever played since the first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red, that I played back when I first got the Game Boy, So the X and the Y were like, it was like the icing on the cake. It was like awesome. It's like this series is finally becoming what we've been seeing, what we've been envisioning. It's this whole new world. I like your new profile pic. Thank you. Thank you, Takumi Sato. I think I got that right. All right, and I saw the question about what your favorite 3DS games are. So I knew I would get this question. I knew that this would be something that we could talk about. We could dedicate a whole episode to. Literally, I could talk days about what 3DS games had an impact on my life. So there's just so many. But if you want me to name like 5 of them, I'll say Legend of Zelda, Link Between Worlds, Super Mario 3D Land, Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pokemon Y. I didn't get X, I got Y. And what else? What would be another one? Maybe the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Ocarina of Time remakes. Those are great too as well. Yeah, I'm actually looking at my my list. I have a list of all my favorite 3DS games like that I put together. So I'm actually thinking, like, what would be like the top 5? Ooh. Actually, I take back the Legend of Zelda, the remakes. I'm gonna take them back, and I'm gonna put Metroid: Samus Returns. That's how long it's been since I played this this little dude right here. But yeah, Metroid Samus Returns would definitely be number 5, and Kirby was also a good one. Which one was it? It was the most recent one. Not Kirby Battle Royale. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. That was it. That's a good one. Very good one. What's up, Christian? Do you recommend playing Sonic Boom, Fire, and Ice if you played it? I haven't played it, so I honestly can't recommend something I haven't played. I mean, I could, but I don't want to like say it's good and I never actually played it. Part-time UFO looks great as well. That's right. There was also a direct that happened, mini direct. Shadow dropped from out of nowhere. So there was a lot of games that dropped on the Switch today. Part-time UFO looks great. I remember seeing it on mobile, and I'm definitely going to get it. Anton, nice. Nice. I'm looking forward. I love the graphics on it, too. It looks really, really like it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, what's up, Roberto? So many comments. I'm trying to go through them. Samus Returns is so good. It really is. It's such a fantastic game. What's your most wanted fighter in Smash Ultimate? That's a good question because a lot of them are already in there. Banjo would be one that I would say that I've always wanted. Maybe Conker. Conker would be cool. Conker's Bad Fur Day. He would be sweet. Shadow also as well. Shadow the Hedgehog. He's an assist trophy, so I don't think we'll ever get him. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, what's up? Font is here. Font says, "What's my favorite Mario game?" Mario 64. For sure. Mario 64 is the one that definitely sticks out. So the fact that it got a re-release was pretty darn sweet. Yes, also Gino would be pretty cool to have in Smash. Are you planning on getting any new systems this year or waiting for Switch Pro? And also, another question I see related to Switch Pro, what feature would you like to see in a Switch 2 Pro? Honestly, I don't want to see the hybrid concept change, you know? I want to actually see the hybrid concept of being able to dock the Switch and taking it, on the go whenever you want. I love that concept. It's honestly what makes the Switch so appealing. The fact that the Xbox One, or what's the new one? Xbox Series X, I think it's called. I don't know. I don't really follow Xbox too much. But so PS5, Xbox, they're huge consoles. You can't take them with you. I saw videos on the PS5. They dropped this week. That thing is huge. So, for me personally, I love to take things on the go. And the Switch, the concept is just one of those things that for me personally is great. And I know with this new mobile revolution that's happening with everybody dedicated to smartphones and things like that, everyone's got one in their pockets. So Nintendo kind of knows that. So the fact that they're merging their handhelds with their consoles is an awesome idea. It's just flat out awesome. So I really do hope that they keep that with the Switch Pro. I really don't think it would be a good step to actually have it just be a home console. I don't think that's the future. That's not where young minds are, young minds definitely have iPads in their hands. They're on YouTube all day. They're doing different things than kids were when I was a kid, if that makes sense. We used to play just Game Boys. That's all. That's all we used to play. That wasn't all that long ago either. Maybe a slightly larger version of Switch Lite with TV docking. That would be cool. I want the PS5, or I might actually get the Switch Pro. I don't. There's a lot of rumors about it, but for now, you know, I there's nothing confirmed, so I don't know if I would wait for a Switch Pro, if it even is a thing. Christian asks the question that we've all been waiting for. You know, it's the question that everybody clicks on. It's the question that literally everybody watches videos on. Is the 2DS XL worth it in 2020? That's the burning question. People always love those types of videos. And yeah, Christian's asking it. And I would say, yes, it is, without a doubt. It's the newest version of the 3DS. In my mind, it's probably the most definitive, well-rounded version of the 3DS because it's so lightweight. It's got the big screens and things like that. So yeah, it's great handheld console, that's for sure. Do you think that the GBA games that was given to the ambassadors, owners on 3DS should be given to everyone before the discontinuation? I don't. As somebody who bought the original 3DS back in the day, I paid $250 for it when it launched, which was nuts. So, I don't know. I mean, it's for those people who spent the extra money. So maybe it would be cool to have it passed along, but I don't think it will ever happen because they were just like a one-time thing. I actually have all of them on the red 2DS here, the legendary 2DS. I transferred my ambassador stuff over to it. Nintendo hasn't said anything about Star Fox recently. Hopefully it doesn't disappear like F-Zero. Hopefully not. Star Fox is a great series. What was the ones on the GameCube? Star Fox Assault, Star Fox Adventures. Those two were fantastic. I love those games. We have so many comments to go through. What is your most played game on the 3DS? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever really talked too much about that. I think it would most definitely be Pokemon Y. Easily the game I logged the most hours into. On the DS, that's another story. The DS was Pokemon Pearl. So Pokemon Pearl, I remember, I don't have the game Kart anymore, but I remember that was over 400 hours. Which by some standards is really not a lot, but for me, that's a lot. I can't even imagine how many hours I have across like all my consoles. That's something I would love to see, honestly. I would love to see how many hours I have like accumulated from Game Boy all the way up to now. That'd be pretty sweet. Also pretty scary. How many hours I logged into playing games. And another one, what is your most played Switch game at the moment? My most played Switch game at the moment, that's a good question. What I'm playing now is Crown Tundra. So I'm playing the Crown Tundra DLC on Pokemon Sword, which is a lot of fun. It's a great expansion. Before that, what was it? What was the game? About Pikmin 3 demo, so I'm looking forward to Pikmin 3 Deluxe this Friday. What was the other one? It's at the tip of my tongue. Oh, there we go. I talked about this in the last stream. It was Paper Mario, starts with a P. Paper Mario, the Origami King. Oh, what's up? Mr. Switch is here. I am doing good. How are you doing? Did you sell your Aqua Blue 3DS from your older videos? Random Gecko. Yes, I did. I don't have it anymore. That's how I was able to like get the newer ones. So I basically sold it and put the money towards the new one. And then, yeah, that's how I was able to showcase all these different video game consoles that you see here on the channel. So Will Morgan, one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Prob Childs, what's up? Greg, how's it going? Hope you're doing well this week. I'm doing fantastic. I am doing really, really great over here. Just chilling on the live stream, you know. Everybody would be so proud that I grew up to be a live streamer. Guys, look, I can stream. Honestly, though, this is pretty cool. Like, this is my second consistent week doing Ask Ray Live, and I have to say that this is a lot of fun. Like, I forgot how much I missed doing this. And if you didn't tune in this last week, I'll just tell you right now. If you didn't tune in last week, the ultimate goal here is to basically live stream gaming. So I want to have this set up. This is like everything's all on one desk now. Everything's all nice and organized. So I don't want to add more wires and more things like that at the moment. I probably can do it, but I do want to just like update my computers and things like that. So yeah, once we get like all our equipment upgraded and things like that, then we'll start live stream gaming and doing all of that. We need some background music. Yes, I've heard that last week. That was one of the suggestions for the stream, to add some background music. So that is my goal, to do that eventually. Hopefully for next week. I'm taking any and all feedback for the streams. So yeah, you can tell me they stink. They're really bad. Right? You should not be doing this. It's not worth my time. You shouldn't be doing these Ask Ray things. You can say it. Tell me. Any and all feedback. But yeah, at the end of the day, though, I think everything's going pretty smoothly, it seems like, for now. Just very quiet in the background when I don't talk. What's your favorite Paper Mario game? Ooh, that's a good one. Paper Mario games are fantastic. They're really great. I would say at the moment, for sure, Origami King. Back in the day, it was the 1,000-year door, I think. Did I get that right? It's been so long. Yes, Paper Mario, the 1,000-year door. I thought it was, I knew it was 1,000 years something. That one was great. This is a nice setup. Thank you. I appreciate that. What is your ultimate goal with YouTube? That's a good question. My ultimate goal is, so do I want to tell the whole story about how I got into YouTube and my ultimate goals? Do you guys want to hear that? Let me know. I can dedicate a few minutes to talking about that. Yeah, see, that would be cool. Mr. Switch, we want this, Ray. You're amazing. We all would love to play with you. Yeah, see, that's the ultimate goal. I mean, I could be interactive doing Q&As like this, just talking. It's fun, but at the end of the day, it would be more fun playing with you guys, playing videos, video games, all that fun stuff. So everybody wants to hear the story of how I got into YouTube and my ultimate goal on YouTube. So my ultimate goal is to basically, now at the moment, is to kind of have my own studio. Like, that's the reason why I'm changing everything around. Like, I'm a video geek, that's for sure. Like, I love to make videos. I love everything about cameras. I love everything about the gear. It's just so much fun to me. So my ultimate goal is to have a studio. I'm getting very, very close to that. It's going to be just an incredible thing when it does happen. It's going to be like that sense of accomplishment where I basically just made videos on the internet, and all of a sudden, wow, Ray has his own video production company. So, you know, that's kind of my ultimate goal. So how I did get started with YouTube was basically back in the day, for those of you guys who have been following along for like 10 years or so. I've jumped between different channels and things like that. But I actually started doing backyard wrestling videos. So we were doing backyard wrestling videos on the trampoline in the backyard. And it was called XBWF. And those had such awesome storylines. Like, the production value wasn't too good, but they were fun. They were hilarious. They were just so fun. I don't even know how else to describe it, because these videos are kind of what kickstarted everything for me. Like, I was very, very quiet and shy. Like, I would just stick to myself, play video games. That's what I did. But then I discovered that I liked wrestling, and then I was on the wrestling team in high school, and I was like, hey, why don't I do something with this? So I was watching like backyard wrestling videos on YouTube, and like that's a rabbit hole to go down, that's for sure. But I was watching those, and I was like, I could do better than this. So then I started creating this series, and it is, I think, somewhere on YouTube in a private playlist somewhere. I'll have to dig it up, but these old videos just kind of kickstarted everything. It kind of made me discover I like turning on a camera. I like editing. I like doing this. I like, hey, I like wrestling too. That was cool. So, yeah, that's kind of how that started. And then it kind of like progressed into like skits and doing these short films and like just doing all these different things all over the place. Like, whether it's at the YouTube studios in New York, or down at my college campus, or at home somewhere, wherever it was, at a friend's house. I was doing all these different things, and it was just a lot of fun. I never got tired of it. I'm still going at it. I'm doing different content, but I'm still loving what I'm doing. And actually, it turns out what worked is, like, the short films never really got too many views, but like these videos, it turns out going back to like my childhood and to the things that I love, that's the stuff that connected with people a lot more than the short films ever did. So as much fun as the short films were, it's like this different realm of like my childhood and like expressing my love and passion for like Nintendo, video games, technology, all of that stuff. It kind of goes back, and it actually like makes sense now. You can turn this into a whole career, and it's wild. It really is. It's beyond incredible. So that is my story of how I started YouTube. All right, so we'll go to that story to how do you feel that Steve is in Smash? Steve in Smash is awesome. I've been playing as him a few times. I tried him out. He's cool. He's weird. He's difficult to learn. But I think at the end of the day, that's what makes him fun and unique. That's what makes Smash fun and unique. What did you think? Ace Bunny says, what did you think about the Wii U? The Wii U, without a doubt, was an awesome console. It really was. It was so much fun to play on. However, it didn't quite sell too much, so it didn't get as much software as it could have gotten. So I think there is, a lot of potential out there. There was a lot of potential for it, but at the end of the day, it just didn't do too hot. But that's another console that I'm like synonymously tied to. It was that era of like the 2DS and the Wii U that like kind of like kickstarted me on YouTube and kind of like just changed everything for me. Can you tell me where to find a USB charger for the 2DS? Amazon. Yeah, looks like Brock says it. Amazon has some there as well. Oh, talk about wrestling. Did you watch Hell in a Cell? I did. Me and Spiderwebs always watch all the pay-per-views, so yeah, we do watch them quite a bit. What would you say if Nintendo did a crossover with Mario Kart and Sonic racing games? I don't think that will ever happen, A. And B, I don't think it would be a good thing to do, because Sonic racing games are compared to Mario Kart, especially. They're really not my cup of tea. They're fun, but they're not my cup of tea compared to Mario Kart. Mario Kart is just like that bar. Which Smash character do you hate in the series? So when you say hate, that's a strong word. When you say hate, does that mean somebody who's always kicking my butt? Or does that mean like somebody that I just don't like in general? I'll need a little more clarification on that. What's your favorite Joy-Con colors? I think it's got to be the pastel Animal Crossing ones. For sure, those are awesome. Like I've always been a red color person. You guys know this. Like I love the color red, hence the 2DS, all red, everything, you know. I've always loved that, but it's the pastel. I'm starting to open my eyes more and like realize, wow, there's some other cool colors out there besides Ray. And it's definitely the pastel ones, I would say, for now. Oh, that's interesting. In 2022, it will be the 30th anniversary of Mario Kart. Mario Kart X. Maybe. Maybe. Hello, Ray. I mentioned this before, but I'm glad you are still talking about the 3DS in 2020. Literally have to thank you, as you were the reason as to why I even got one back in 2013. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Simon. And now in 2020 and in college, I'm glad I got one ever since then. And thanks to you, I'm now majoring in computer science to hopefully create software in the future. Hope you have a nice day. That's amazing. That's so cool. Thank you, Simon. Really appreciate that. And I'm so glad that you got the 3DS, picked one up, and are enjoying it because it's a fantastic console. No matter what point in time you're at, it's just a fantastic console to pick up and play. That is for sure. Have you played Among Us? Yes. I actually, that would be a fun game to stream. That would be a fun game for, the Ask Ray, I don't know. We need like a name. That's something actually we should put in the chat here. What would be a good name for like my audience, for like you guys? What's a good recommendation? We should start there first before I continue. But yes, Among Us, I actually hosted a gameplay on Sunday, and a lot of you guys joined in, and we were playing it, so that was cool. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you totally should. That's where I post like announcements and things like that. Instagram, I'll probably post the stories there as well. So if you don't follow me over there, you totally should, because then you could hop in some of these games that I do. What are some of the games you have the most memories with? There are a lot of games. Too many to name in this stream, that's for sure. But if we're sticking to the topic of the 3DS, I've talked about this earlier. I'll talk about it again. Legend of Zelda, Link Between Worlds, Super Mario 3D Land, Metroid Samus Returns, Kirby Extra Epic Yarn, and my fifth one was Pokemon Y. So those are games that I have fantastic memories with. The Disciples of the 2DS. We should have a vote on that. Just have a vote and get everybody, on board before I start calling everybody the Disciples of the 2DS. I wouldn't go with that. I wouldn't use that. Do you think there will be a Switch Pro? We talked about this earlier. I'm not sure. There's a lot of rumors about it. I mean, it's possible, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Roberto's going to watch NXT Halloween Havoc. Nice. Enjoy. Enjoy, Roberto. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to turn it on after I'm done here. So we're probably going to wrap up in 10-15 minutes. So any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the chat. And we'll talk more and more. Now, just imagine a giant 2DS floating in the sky. Imagine? Do you like Kid Icarus Uprising? That was a good one. That was a good game. I did enjoy it. Yeah, see, that's the thing about Braka brought up a good point about Among Us. It does have some flaws. There are, people who try and ruin the fun, which is unfortunate because it is a very fun game. But every time I host a game, it's always like I host a game with 10 people and then people always drop off, So it's like we never finish the game with 10 full real people. That's the downside. Wow, Mr. Hyrule got a whole bunch of 3DSs. Nice. Because of you, I still support the 3DS family. That is very nice. Thank you, Mr. Hyrule. And I hope you're enjoying, it sounds like you're enjoying the 2DS, 3DS, new 3DS XL, and all the other 3DS consoles. Very, very cool. How many Zelda games have you 100%? Back in the day, I did so I did Majora's Mask, I did Ocarina of Time, I did Wind Waker, and I think that was really it. Those are the three Zelda games that I 100% completed. Out of those three, I think it was Wind Waker that I was like the most invested into, because at the time when I was little, I was scared. I'll admit, I was scared of Majora's Mask and I was scared of Ocarina of Time because they were just very dark games, They're very dark games. So to be a little kid and to experience that, it was kind of like watching a horror movie. Many just leave the game because they don't get imposter. That's true. That's true. Either that or they're the imposter and then they get caught and then they just drop from the game. People are onto them. They just drop. Are you a completionist? I used to be a completionist. I was always the person who would try and 100% Zelda. I would try and 100% Mario Kart. I would try and 100% Super Mario 64. And then I would, on top of that, like EV train all my Pokemon, look for the best IVs in my Pokemon. I would hatch eggs. I would do all that stuff. I was going hardcore back in the day. But, then I got into this whole YouTube thing and I got into, making videos and doing a different career than, I guess, I don't know. See, at the time, you didn't know that you could actually play games online. You didn't know that you could stream games. You didn't know that that was going to be a thing. So at the time, I would have been like, hey, I'll become a full-time game player online. But, it's definitely different now. Joystick, sup, Ray? Say hi to Brazil. Hi, Brazil. How's it going? I didn't even get imposter once during the lobby, which was weird. Yeah. Yeah, I got it, I think, once or twice. It was very, very random. Oops, and I just hit the mic. Ah! How many Mario games did you complete on the 3DS? So, it's a good question. Mario Kart 7. What else? Super Mario 3D Land. I'm dropping that a whole bunch of times. I don't know. I think that's it. I think that is it. One time I was a guy named Who in Among Us, and I convinced them to vote me, and they vote me, and it said who was not imposter. There you go. I'm fixated. Ray, which one? 2DS or new 2DS XL? I would say it depends on the form factor. So if you like the Game Boy like form factor of the 2DS, there's no doubt in my mind that you should get this one. If you're getting, or if you like the clamshell design, the new 2DS XL is the way to go. It's also probably the easier one to find at the moment because they do have those $99 deals. They're still out there. They're just harder to come by than before. I think it was Walmart and some other place. They were liquidating them. Also, Nintendo does sell them on their website. So they sell, I think they still do. That's something to check out real quick before I say that. Nintendo Store. All right, so the online store. I know they had back in the day, actually a few months ago, and they still do. So they have refurbished consoles. They have $50, $49 Scarlet Red Nintendo 2DS and an Electric Blue 2DS. So they have those that you can buy, and they also have a $99 new 2DS XL, which is also refurbished in turquoise. I clicked on this and didn't even realize it was live for a while. Your videos are top notch. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. That means a lot. I really appreciate the support. What was your first camera when you started on YouTube? The first camera that I had was a little point and shoot. It was this little, I think I still have it somewhere. It was my parents' camera. It was this little Sony point and shoot camera. It could barely zoom. It was only 720p at the most, I believe, but it used those Sony memory sticks. Remember those? Like, I think Sony still has slots for them, but they're oh my gosh, I can't even say this. Proprietary memory sticks. I used to have them. It was wild. It really was. It was a pain to edit. I used to edit it in Windows Movie Maker too. I started all the way at the bottom. Literally all the way at the bottom. I did learn a good amount in school, but no harsh feelings to anybody from school if they're watching. But I learned a lot more from watching YouTube videos. Yeah. Yeah. Are you more into Windows or Mac computers? I'm more into Macs, that's for sure. I do like Windows. Windows are okay. They're, they get the job done, but I've always been a Mac person. So guys, we're going to start wrapping up this stream in just a few minutes. Get in your final questions, comments. We'll talk about them before we disband. Apparently, last week when I ended the stream, it was going on for like hours afterwards. So I hope that doesn't happen this time. I hope I can actually end the stream. I hope the stream actually ends because I thought I did end this stream. Earthbound, yes. I would love to see an Earthbound remake at some point. Down the line, that would be incredible. Do you have a collection of the different 2DS models? I don't. I actually only have this one. I actually only have this 2DS, the OG, the original, and I have the new 2DS XL Pokeball Edition. So I'd only have those two out of the 3DS line at the moment. Are you into RPGs at all? Yes, Nikki says, are you into RPGs? And yes, I am. I love RPGs. They're fantastic games. The one that's in my backlog. I was playing it for a while, but then as you know, with the Switch, like games just start coming out and out and out, and then your backlog just starts growing and growing and growing. So I do want to get back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I love that game so much. You can easily invest hundreds of hours into it. And at the end of the day, it's going to take a lot of time. More time than I have. Switch has literally taken over. And you know, that's the thing too. That's the reason why I haven't picked up my 2DS anymore. That's the reason why I don't play it too much anymore, is because like the Switch has everything that I want now. You know, the Switch is Nintendo's latest and greatest. So I don't really, the 2DS, the 3DS, they had their time to shine. Now it's time to check out this new thing that Nintendo has. It's not really new anymore, but this new next generation thing that Nintendo has, and that's you know, it's time. It's the new generation. It's time to move on. It's time to just try new different things. That's why I'm excited. So yeah, guys, we're going to wrap up this stream right now. Thank you so much for tuning in to the second episode of Ask Ray Live. This has been really great. I mean, honestly, I didn't really didn't expect any of this. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in for last week and tuning in this week as well. It's been a total success. It really has been. I didn't expect any of this. I totally expected the streams to flop. I did. I expected it not to be good last week. So I'm glad that the stream's looking good. It's sounding good. Hopefully sounding good. I'm glad that it's just like, you know, that we can actually do this. That we can make this possible, and we can just start doing this every single week and start doing different things and talking with you guys. If I don't answer any of your questions here, because I am on a time limit right now, I do have to sign off, but leave them in the comments. This video is going to be on the channel, so you can drop them in the comments and I will reply to them. I'll get back to them. I always chat with everybody, do my best to reply to every single comment that I get. So drop them on the comments of this video if you missed out on getting your question answered. And yeah, that's really it, guys. I'm going to end this on a formal note. Thank you, Nikki. It's been a great stream, dude. So I'm going to end this on a formal note like I do in every single video. So, ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready, folks, for this? All right. So, guys, that's about it for this video. I'll catch you guys later. That's not quite it. No. That's not how Ray does it, right? It's not how Ray does it. Ready for the formal outro? So guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it always helps out the channel. And until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Except I can't cut it on a quick note, you know, because live stream. But until the next one, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.